Wish is about hope. Wish is about a big dream and the efforts to making it come true. A wish needs positive action. Without positive action, nothing can be reached or achieved. And the same thing goes to all the problems that we are facing in our daily lives. It also needs an action. Let me give you an illustration of a problem that often occurs in Balikpapan, which is the city that I am currently living in. Yes, that is the problem of electricity power outages. I often go to school and find that my friends have not done their homework, and that is because the lights were off the whole day yesterday and they weren't able to do it. And then that leads to the teacher getting mad at us because we haven't done it, but it's not entirely our fault. We had no lights. What were we supposed to do? So obviously, having no lights is a big inconvenience in our daily lives. Yet, no one is taking action. They're just sitting idly, complaining why they had no lights, and they're frustrated. They're frustrated because they don't have the power or the authority to take action. Now, I believe that fact is totally connected to our theme, wishes, because we need someone that has that authority and power to change our situation from darkness to lightness. And now going back to the theme, if someone could grant me one wish, what would I wish for? Well, I, as a citizen of Balikpapan, would wish to become the Indonesian Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources. And that is why today I will present to you a speech entitled, Dare to Change the Darkness into Lightness. My name is Lila Aryadwita. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to say good day and thank you to everyone who have spared their time to listen to my speech. I appreciate it. I hope that all is well and that you're all safe right now. So now getting back to business. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a 16-year-old girl who has lived in a lot of different places due to my father's job, and two of those places being Duri and Balikpapan as parts of Indonesia. Now, those two cities are known to be places that have a lot of energy fueling resources such as oil and gas. Yet, a lot of electricity power outages still happen in those places. So now, the question is, why do those power outages still happen? So, ladies and gentlemen, if my dream actually came true and I became the Indonesian Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources, I will do all that I can to make sure that every Indonesian citizen gets electricity. And I have made a plan to make sure that my dream comes true. And I will explain it to you all during this speech. So firstly, ladies and gentlemen, cities that normally experience electricity power outages are fast-growing cities such as Balikpapan. Now that is due to the fact that Balikpapan is creating electricity that is not enough for what they need. It's not equal, so they lack electricity, thus creating blackouts or power outages. Now, what I would do is create a plan predicting the amount of electricity Balikpapan would need for the next 5 to 15 years. Afterwards, I would see how much electricity Balikpapan would normally make during those 5 to 15 years. Afterwards, I would calculate the amount of electricity that we lack. And because Balikpapan is a city that uses diesel as their main energy fueling element, I would also advise that we use gas since it is easier to use and it's faster. Now, what I mean by that is with gas, we can immediately use it without having to convert anything to anything. But with diesel, we first need to convert oil to the diesel, and there's even a small chance that we won't even get the diesel that we want. Now, for that reason, I will convince all the gas-producing companies in Balikpapan, such as Chevron and Total, to support my program by supplying gas. And then I will create gas pipes and electric plants. And these gas pipes will be spread all around Balikpapan to supply the electric generation plants that will produce the needed electricity that Balikpapan needs. Now, that will surely stop the blackouts from happening. So now, ladies and gentlemen, for now I have only explained how to stop the power outages at a regional level. So now I will continue to explain how to stop them at a national level. So ladies and gentlemen, we just need to find other alternatives than gas and oil. We need to start getting creative, like use wind, water, solar energy, or even renewable energy like geothermal that is found all around Indonesia. We need to start using them, and we need to start using them as energy fueling elements. I would also make campaigns. I would campaign things like to raise the awareness of Indonesian citizens to decrease the amount of energy or electricity they use every day, such as turning off the TV when they're not using it, or using saving energy equipment such as high-density light bulbs. And I would make those two examples under the law, and I will think about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, all of this could only all happen if my dream came true. So please, help me support and make my dream come true, and I will be daring enough to change the darkness into lightness. And let me be the light for all of you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.